And I believe we are on. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, it's a lovely day. Good morning. Good morning to you. And I'm working on my other one still. It's a happy day. It's a happy day. Bum, bum. It's a happy day. It's a happy day. Boom, boom. Well, I haven't got all the words together because you see, it's a little early. I'm a little bit early. Hey, Sue, good morning. Good morning, Anna. Good morning, Linda. Good afternoon, your time, right, Miss Britton? So, it's not always about being happy. I emit this joy energy, and y'all who know me know this is the real deal. Hi, good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Allison. It is the real deal, but life is really not about just being happy. It's really more about being true to you. You see, so even if you're having a moment where you are like, it's important for you to feel free to express that and all that you are, you see. And when you're doing what you want to do it the way you want to do it, that's why it's a good morning and a good afternoon and a good evening and a good night. And it's important for you to do it your way, with your style and your finesse. That's why you have the gift of each day. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if we just had tickets to a day in the life of, and then it was over after the sun went down and that would be it? No, but that's not the divine design. The divine design is that, we have this gift every day and every night and every day and every night, and we get to do what we want to do, you see. Oh, good morning, Catherine. I think I said good morning, Allison. Good morning, Elisa. Yeah, the real deal. And good morning, Lena. Good morning, Marina. You guys will see me reach this way. You'll see me reach. But what that is I'm going for the mouse, because on this particular application, good morning, Nadisha. I hope little Bodie is up. Well, maybe he might have went to sleep today. But, let me just do it again. Good morning to you. Because I come on just a little bit early when the equipment allows. When you guys see me just come on right at 4:45, that means I was like, there were some glitches that I was fixing, like on the spot, like, oh, and then I just come on like it's all good, you see. But I deal with on the spot challenges, and I'm effective because it's not emotional for me. It's just like, we wake up, sometimes it's a windy day, sometimes it's a hot day, sometimes it's freezing. I just deal with life the way it comes, and then it's more stress-free that way. Oh, my dears, good morning. Let's see. Oh, good morning, Pablo. Oh, he just fell asleep. Okay, that's fine. He'll still be happy when he watches it again that I said his name. Okay, my dears, guess what? You guys are going to like this. Well, as you know, from Tuesday, Elisa and I believe it was Mish, the one we all say Mish, put in some topics. So I'm going to do them today. I'm doing wisdom and worthiness. Because I'm going to rip those apart, I'm not going to be able to get to sentient. But don't worry, I'll put it on another day, okay? Probably tomorrow. All right, my dears, unless y'all put some more juicy stuff. Now, you guys put the juicy stuff. Challenge me. Maybe words or feeling words or issue words that you have always been wanting to just kind of, I wonder, what would Segmet say about this? Like, just throw it in there. And even if there's like a whole heap of them, I'll string them out over the days, okay? And then, of course, the energy, remember to do your hands. Oh, you forgot to tell me again, and I lost my mind. So the last couple of days have been crazy. But I like it. I kind of like living life full throttle. So for me, most people will say crazy, but for me, I like that full, like pedal to the metal, just G-forces. I like it like that. All right. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. All right. Okay, so look, let's go right into it. So, one of the first ones was worthiness. It's a good morning. It's a good morning. So, immediately, I was in full disagreement with the definition that you find. What I have been learning as I search oh, good morning, Danielle. Thank you. I have been learning that in doing these assignments for you all, beautiful, sweet, beautiful souls, I have been learning that in the dictionaries of today and what is so readily prevalent for everybody to look at, things are really going mental. There's a disconnect with the actual and the feeling connections, and the whole body of something is being left out of the descriptions. It's all becoming so just mind, mental kind of understanding based, and that means that there's a whole portion of the pie that's being eliminated. So as you all speak, just tune into yourself from the feeling places of when you're describing something, or if you're participating in something. Make sure you put your in it. You know, your feeling, however you do it, because I see that there's a disconnect in the culture, and you know what that means? That all of our children are not getting the full dose in their teaching if things are being modified in such a way. You see? And now be mindful that I'm not saying there's a blame going on. What I'm talking about is a trend that's out there. Okay? Be very clear about that. I'm not talking about these issues of controversy and things. So what I'm talking about is the shift. So as things are shifting, make sure that in your accountability that you're doing it the way you like. If you like the feeling rich, then you speak and you communicate and you do your things feeling rich. Okay? All right, my dears. I see more people. Hold on. All right. Okay, worthiness is first. So this is what I found as far as the actual dictionary of today, and also the quick stuff that you can Google. This is what it was. All right, worthiness. The quality of being good enough. The quality of deserving something, like deserving attention, respect, reward, etc. All right? According to who, I say. This is why I disagree with that definition. Because, all right, if you're gonna say this, then who is the judge of it? Who is the judge of you having the quality of said worthiness? Who's the judge of that? You see what I'm saying? Now let me tell you why I definitely say no to that definition. And I read it pretty much the way I saw it. Of course we don't have time to do it all, but remember, worthiness is going to be the e-ness or the likeness or the connectedness to worthy. And then worthy is just an expansion of worth. All right? So let's just take it down to its common denominator, worth. Worth is no more than value. Just like that. Value. It's not the quality of being. It's not having in a certain condition or set of circumstances. It's just value. So, Segmet definitions. Here we go. Value is something that you have just because you exist, just because you have been divinely put together and are operating in this vessel that we call a body. Just because you are here, you have supreme value and worth. So there is no outside, not really. Now, if you know we all have our divine ability to co-create from our divine space. So if you say, well, I'm not worthy unless these people say so, or unless society's judgment says so, or unless this sort of set of circumstances says so, then so be it, because you said so. But the ultimate sayer of your worthiness is who? Everybody, thyself. You are the determiner of it. You are the issuer of what everyone else will see as worthy in you. You see? Now, let me just be very, very clear about this. It's not like we don't have to deal with this world, and maybe as we're doing duties and even on the job and things, and assignments need to be completed, and errors happening, right? Mistakes and errors happen. There's many reasons for all that too. However, nobody has the right to come along and take and say, well, look at how you messed that up. You're not even worthy of such and such and such, whatever it is. Who are they to say? Who are they to say? So you have to have this internal set place, which divine current breathing takes you to your center, your calm. You have to be able to go there, because things like that will knock you out of alignment. It will cause irritation and upset. But once you identify with who you truly are, you are worthy. You are of high and supreme value just because you exist. And your existence is proven and evidenced by your heartbeat and the fact that you breathe. No other qualifications. Then it can roll off your back. It can roll off your back like water off of the duck when other people get into their judgment, you see. Because what other people do is about them. It's not even about you, my dear. So just know that worthiness is something, truthfully, that you define. It is not defined by this world outside of you. Okay? All right. It's a good morning. Now, next one, and I take issue with this too, but it's a little better. Let me roll down. I'm missing my people over here, because I gotta check to make sure. Catherine said, Segmet, sweet Segmet, have you ever thought about publishing a Segmet dictionary? You know what? Let me just tell you guys, thank you, Catherine. I might do it because the feeling connections I told you are being kind of left out. And how you have your old great grandmother's recipes, or, the stuff that's been handed down. And so if people start messing with that recipe, it doesn't taste just so. So this is what's happening in the culture with our connection and the way we communicate. So I might do it. That's a good idea, my dear. All right. I love it. Elisa said that definition is not worthy. That's right. See? All right. Great idea. Thank you, guys. You know what? I thank you and I appreciate you for encouraging me, Oh, good morning, Cindy. See, there is somebody there. All right. Oh, good. Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm checking for questions. That's right. Yes. Aw. Okay. Well, the good part, if there's any broadcast interrupted, y'all remember now, you can pop over to to YouTube. So it's all three of them happening at the same time. So it's Facebook on the page live, Segmet the Feel Better Coach, then YouTube, Segmet Says, and then also Twitch, which is the Feel Better Coach as well. Okay? So you guys can, if any connection breaks, you can jump around. That's why I like that we're doing it like simulcast. Okay? All right. Good morning, Nancy. Yes, it's a good morning. So now, moving right along, wisdom is the next one. Okay? So again, I'm going to take issue with and we're going to end up doing the segment definition. But first, let me tell you what I got. Can y'all tell I'm swallowing hard? And sometimes I'm so dramatic about it, like, how can they write that, All right, so again, this is coming from a mental place, so y'all bear with it. This is what it was, okay? So wisdom is having experience, knowledge, judgment, and understanding. Just having it. No! I don't know. You know how these things get recorded. I'm recording right now, and years from now, people will go, oh, no, she didn't go against the dictionary like that. Yes, I am. And now let's go into it. Again, let me tell you. All right, so let's take apart wisdom. All right, wisdom And whenever you have DOM, like a dome, it is like the covering or the envelope or the field or the umbrella to the root word. The root word in this case is wise. Okay, wise. So it's the dome covering wise. So you know how we have, like in Texas, they have the Astrodome, and they have different sports companies and stadiums have super domes. So when you have the dome, that means it can cover over and totally cover it. So whenever you have something like freedom, wisdom, and all the ones that you can think of, the dome part is the limit. Okay? I want you to be very clear. The dome part is the limit or the covering or the field that it touches. Like how far out does that dome go? In other words, there is a limit to how far that, in this case, wise affects. Now, wise all by itself is ever reaching. Just like free all by itself is ever reaching. There's no limit on those things. Now, wise is going to take understanding. Now, I already did the dome part. Wise, this is the Segmet definition part. All right, wise is the expression of internal values, character, and integrated energies and more in choice making and actions of thine own life. Okay, so when you are wise, it's not necessarily experiences just from being born in this particular life stream, lifeline, timeline. It is all that you have lived being cumulatively in effect for you. You know, some people, me, one of them, I've lived so many times that I have the quality of being wise with things because they're just not new to me. They're not foreign to me. I've lived so many times that I can pull from my internal integrated energies from all of my lifelines, all of my past lives. And the way I now, in this particular lifetime, I integrate all these energies. I communicate with everything. You guys have heard me say everything has a voice. And I come from a fuller base in my choice making and the actions that I apply in my life journey. That is what you find when you recognize something to be wise. So traditionally, we look at our, even this is starting to fade out a bit because of the Alzheimer's and different illnesses that are affecting the mind. So we don't have our great-grandparents like we used to, not in their savvy state. It's starting to wear out too. They're in all the cultures all over the earth. So we are really in a shift. We're going to have to pull from our own spiritual divine connections as our strength, as opposed to outside of ourselves, what traditionally most of us come from, you see? So that wise, that character of being wise, that nature of being wise is very broad. It is not just what your mind can handle. So traditionally, what I was about to say is like great-great-grandparents, or, you know, in older cultures, the monks, you see, would bring the areas of what we started off with, wisdom. But you see, wisdom is the character of wise that they have. And so the wisdom that they have, like the Tibetan monk, traditionally, see, even that's fading away. Are you guys noticing the Tibetan monks are not really running it with the wisdom that they used to, or the ancient word called sage? Remember all the cultures at one time, especially if you go 500 years and back, all cultures had the sages, the elders, the ones who carried that energy of being wise. And people could go to them and sit before them and say, you know, this is what's happening. What do you think about it? And see, because we had all that at one time, we didn't have things like psychologists and things that people give license to that have to dissect and use models of, the research techniques and things that we do now, we had these sages and the people who were known and put in places because of their wise capacities, you see. So we still have it today. It's just that we now have to operate from a place of, I gotta bring my own energy of being wise to the front. We have it. And how do you access it most easily? I always just go for what's the easiest, simple way. You guys hear the way I am. Easy and simple does it for me. Ease and grace does it for me. I don't want to have to jump through hoops and do a whole bunch of steps to have something that I know I can have in 1 or 2 steps, you see, and then have it. So the divine current breathing, which we are moving into in just a bit, is the easiest way to bring all that you are integrated into your daily presence. You're right here, you're right now, which is what you have to do anyway. You see, you have to be here right now anyway, unless you just really want to leave, and even that is going to take you a while. Your right now is your right now. And so that's the fastest way I know is the divine current breathing, which activates all that you are. That means all that you are. Okay, and then you can make your choices from a broader, more expansive place instead of just the limit of maybe what you've been taught by people or society and things like that. You can break out of those limits, you see? So there you go, Segmet. Does it again with the wisdom. So you guys, I hope you understand the way I broke that all apart, separating it, and that wise has no boundaries, whereas wisdom has a limit. But all of it is connected to all that you are, integrated here in this present state. Okay? So let's see. Before I go to divine current breathing, let's see if there's questions. Da-da-da-da-da. Yay. Okay. Da-da-da. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Oh, thank you, Nadisha. No seeking. All right, so the quality of being wise, that which you have, it is not something that you seek out here. I want you to be very clear. This is something that you heard my definition. Let me say it one more time, okay? Wise, the expression of internal values, character, integrated energies, and more in your choice making and actions applied on your life journey and in your life journey, in your own life. So this is something that you allow to come forth and emanate from within. This is not a seeker trip like the days of old. And it was taught that way at one time, that you have to go on these journeys, you see, and find your wisdom. No. Remember now, we're in a shift. Everything comes back to who? Thyself. And all of your divine design mechanisms, allow them to come on. This is why I'm always saying, allow all energies to serve you. So instead of going out to seek, you see, I'm doing it like footsteps. Instead of going out to seek, you allow it all to come to you, activate, and expand and shine like a sun. It's there. It's there. This, you know how I talk about the gateway that I am? You are too once you activate yourself. You see, so understand that this is not a seeking mission. This is not a labor type thing like, oh, I'm going to find it one day. No, this is why we do the divine current breathing and seal things in. Big white spark right here, white orb. This is allow all that you are to come forth in this physical realm. Okay? All right. I think I addressed that. Now let's see. Oh. Timeline shifts? You guys know I don't really deal with timelines, right? Because it's all a blur. That's why. Okay, that's for tomorrow. So, Catherine, can you please put that so I don't forget? Put timeline shifts in the, remember how I posted tea topics? Put that so I don't forget. Because that's what I do. I check that when I first get up, and then I go from there into preparing for the day. So please put that there. All right, my dears. Sweet beautifuls, it's a good morning. Boy, that was challenging for me to hurry up and get that done. Now everybody, get your water and get comfortable. We're going to hit it on this divine current breathing this morning. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy that we got going on here. All right, I'm getting mine right now. All right, nice and comfortable. If you have your energetic apps, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. See, I have to set myself up so that as the orders come in, I can send them right out. Send them right out. You see, I didn't want to make it where I got you guys just waiting, but you put the order in. I want it to be like smooth. All right, my dears. Ready? Nice and comfortable. Here we go. And here we are. Boy, my walls lit up on that one again today. It is my pleasure to be here for you, sweet beautifuls. It's a good morning. It's a good afternoon. It's a good evening and a good night. And I hope that with all that we do in our gatherings and all this beautiful connection we have, that you are empowered to be all that you are on each one of your days, expressing the way you truly want to, and just bringing it up a level. Bringing it up a level with confidence, because I do see some of the posts that you guys do, and the confidence level is coming up. The confidence that I am all that I am here in me, and it's a wonderful life because I say so. And then to know that you are all that you are, never alone, safe, secure, and deeply loved all the time. And whenever you're challenged, because right now can be a challenging time. I don't care where you are on the planet. Be able to do that divine current breathing on the spot. Listen to the sound of the inhale and exhale, and breathe in as deeply as you can in, and then exhale as thoroughly as you can out, without holding and without forcing. So just relax. This life is wonderful, and it is ours for having our adventures, allowing all of our abundance, being worthy in every step that we take, and knowing that it's so, and allowing all that is being who we truly are, wise, free, and more, expressed in our daily actions and choice making. Okay? All right, we come to our magic time. Oh, let me check before I go to the I love yous. Oh, thanks, Catherine. Okay. Oh, I love you guys. All right. So just making sure there's no questions that should be answered before we sign off. Oh, yes. All right, my dears, remember when we say I love you, you hear me? I say I love you to you. I feel all the love come to me. At the same time, when we speak, are allowing the I love you to go to all that we are. So when you say I love you, you are saying I love you to all that you are as well. All right, and then we generate all this beautiful field of being free for the whole inhabitants of the entire earth if people want to participate in it. All right, isn't that lovely? All right, here we go. Ready? I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, night. It's all yours. It's your day to have your way. Sprinkle it with the seasoning that is just you, special beloved. And remember, just because you exist, you are wonderful, beautiful, all of it. Let's see, the worthy. That was the day of today. You are highly considered in worth and value just because you exist. All right, my dears, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.